and she came to the office, and we discussed actually my company and what we do. And at the time, you all know that she is an artiste. She does a lot of different things. So she's a manager. She does a lot of different, things in the entertainment world. She's also an actress, a director. She does a lot of stuff. So she was telling me all the things that she was doing, and so at the time I realized that probably wasn't the right time for us to have that conversation, because she had just plopped into Georgia and she was about to make some power moves. So, but I made sure I kept in touch with her. On LinkedIn, on Facebook, things of that nature. Follow, some of the things that you've been doing. So, and hey,
I appreciate that.
I loved your energy. I loved your spirit. I loved that you were somebody that was about making some power moves, and I love to communicate and connect with people like that. So, it's funny how life just brings you back. It's weird.
So where's your office now?
My office is in Doraville now.
Okay.
Off of Buford Highway, not too far from Buford and 285 interchange. And I like that area because it's very diverse. It's a lot of Asians, Latinos, it's a lot of African Americans, it's a lot of different people there, and a lot of people can benefit from this financial literacy, because even with that, there's a lot of miseducation and misinformation that goes on about money, banking, and finance amongst different ethnic groups. A lot of people from other countries don't understand the U.S. financial system. They have different systems in these other countries. So when you come here and you find that it's not the same, you kind of get lost into these different areas. So I have the opportunity to help people navigate through those challenges. So
okay. So let me ask you this right here. We're going to back up when you was talking about the school thing. So what made you drop out of school in the 12th grade?
Do you really want me to answer that?
Yes.
Okay. What my answer, let me preface this. My answer is going to be extremely controversial, because we've been taught as a society, go to school, get you a good education, get you a good job with good benefits, and that's supposed to be your life. I've never, ever, ever subscribed to that philosophy. I've always believed that a lot of what we've been taught in school is a waste of time. Outside of reading, writing, and arithmetic, the basic stuff, most of that crap we don't need, and it's just unnecessary. So at the time, I realized that I didn't want to waste any more of my time learning stuff that was unnecessary. So,
but the thing is, you went so far.
And most people say that when you got
you got all the way to the 12th grade, and then you want to quit.
Because then I could actually make my own decision. Yeah. See, we are forced to go to public school in this country. If you don't go to school, guess what? Your parents get arrested. Your parents there's consequences to not. So as a 17-year-old, I start, because I'm really analytical. I'm a brainiac nerd. So I'm very analytical. So I started looking at, okay, if education is valuable and is supposed to be a good thing, why is it that the government compels you to go? If you try to homeschool your children, the government gives you the hardest time to give you the ability to homeschool your children. That seems to me like the school system is built on indoctrination of a philosophy of go to work in the system and understand this being your life. And as an entrepreneur, it really shows you the indoctrination that we've been given as a society. Because when you tell somebody, I got a good job, everybody praises you. But when you say, hey, I'm starting a business, people say, you crazy. Why are you doing that? Go get you a good job.
Exactly. And work for somebody else's business.
Ain't that something? So, like I said, it's controversial. So at that time, I realized that I no longer wanted to be indoctrinated into that system. And I've always been a rebellious kind of person. So, never, I'm a Scorpio. So I've never been in trouble like that, but I'm not going to just accept what you give me as fact.
And you know what? All while I was growing up in school and stuff, every single teacher that I had used to tell me, you need to grow up to be a lawyer or a detective, because you just not going to take what a person give you. You know, you're going to want to know why, what, when, what, for, how come, you know, and you can't tell me the sky is blue and I see it's gray.
Exactly.
You know,
So that was me, and that's why I made that decision. I decided I no longer wanted to do that. And because now I was of the legal age where I can make that decision, I made that decision.
Okay.
And it's been one of the best decisions I've made.
Okay, awesome. So how old are your kids?
My oldest is 24.
Okay.
My next one is 21. My next one is 18. And my last one is 16.
Okay, so any of them in insurance?
All of them, actually, except for the youngest one. All of my children are licensed in my business. They all understand what I do, and they all have the ability to do what I do.
Okay.
So,
So
it's just a matter
of family business.
Of course, my wife is my business partner. We
I
work
remember
together.
your wife.
You know,
yes.
we do the doggone thing, baby. That's how we do. No.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing. A power couple. I feel as though that's very important when you know, doing some big things, when you got big plans and stuff for your future. So you got to be with somebody that's on the same page as you are. Because if they on a different page, you know, it can be chaos.
It's not gonna work.
And if you can make it work by yourself, you can bring somebody in that's not on the same page, and they will not make it work.
Exactly.
You know?
And I've heard so many instances of that in business, and not just in my business, but in all business, where you have for instance, prime example. Did you ever see the Ray Kroc movie?
No.
Okay. I forgot the name of it, but it's about Ray Kroc and McDonald's. His first wife, when he had this vision, when he first met the McDonald brothers and saw what they was doing, and he had the vision of making it happen, his first wife wasn't on board with him, because she was trying to be Miss, I'm trying to go to the country